Crazy. Crazy. Alright. Listen up. It's time. It's time for the topic of the day. Okay? And the topic of the day. Didn't finish the set, you won by DQ. Absolutely. Absolutely. All's fair. And this matters more than Evo. This online set versus Luke, Orange Square Extraordinaire. This was my greatest achievement. Okay. Master Roshi. Master Roshi. As no Khan would say. Master Roshi. He's been out for a good amount of time. How long has he been out? A month? 2 months? I think a month, right? A month and a half or 2 months? Came out in September, so a month and a half. And the question is, here's the question that we have to answer today. That I'm going to answer today. About 2 months, yeah. The question I'm going to answer today is, does he suck? Does Master Roshi suck? Short answer is no. He's pretty good. So if that's all you wanted to know, then you can leave now. But we're going to go in depth about this, okay? I just need to get all this crap out of the way. Just this. So, Master Roshi. He's a very interesting character because right off the gate, it's very clear that he is the hardest character in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Period. Like, there's no question about it. He is the hardest. And why is that? It's because his moveset and his tools are very, very unorthodox. So Master Roshi has access to a lot of interesting things that other characters don't really have, or that multiple characters have combined into one. What do I mean by that? Well, first and foremost, it's very obvious, right? He doesn't have a super dash. His super dash is very unconventional, right? You press these two buttons, you expect to go to where your opponent's at, no matter what, alright? But for Master Roshi, this is not the case. And this works to both his benefit and to his detriment, because he is able to take advantage of situations that other people cannot. At the same time, he is not able to take advantage of situations that other people can. So, what do I mean by that? Let me get somebody to show my point. Let me get a fan favorite. Someone who's really, really good right now. Wait, is this... Yeah, him, right? Am I bugging? There's two Broly's. Yeah, this one. Let me get a fan favorite to show exactly what I'm talking about. So, Master Roshi. Super Dash. Is it good or is it bad? It's kind of both. It's kind of both good and it's kind of bad. So, here's something that I noticed right away with Master Roshi Super Dash. Or his leap and his Kamehameha thing. So, everyone knows this situation, right? Everyone knows. Big man Broly, other side of the screen, chucking Ki Blasts at you. Nobody's having fun. He's having fun. You're not having fun. Okay? But Roshi can actually do something about it. What can he do about it? Hold on. I'm going to switch to this thing. Yeah, okay. What can Roshi do about this? Alright? While everyone else, it's pretty obvious what everyone else can do about it. They can just super dash and hope that they don't get 2H'd. But you're probably going to get 2H'd if the Broly player is at least, like, somewhat competent. Right? Not really a good option. But Big Man Roche, what can he do about it? You start zoning him, he's out of there. He's out of dodge, baby. Or he's in your grill. You know, I mean, that doesn't really... that's kind of like one of the downsides to this thing, is that the kind of like the lag that he has, but he's in your grill. And he maintains that Ki Blast invulnerability. Look at that. He maintains that Ki Blast invulnerability during the entire duration of the leap. Right? So you notice that little circle that goes around him. He's Ki Blast invul for the whole time. You know, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a crap. So that's something that's really good about his Kamehameha. I mean, about his Super Dash. Another thing is that he could just immediately... Whoops, sorry. Whoops. Again. I'm trying to do this. I used to be pretty good at this. He just anti-zone you, like, immediately. He can just counter-zone you right away. very, very quickly. Because his super dash in the air is a ki blast. So he can just right away blast your crap. You're done. So those are like one of the benefits. Another benefit is that when he super dashes at you, I don't know if you noticed, alright? If he super dashes at you, most people, they bounce back, right? They do that little bounce back, right? They don't maintain that forward momentum. They have that backwards momentum, right? Kind of nonsense, kind of whack. Trash. Trash. Roshi, big man Rosh, he super dashes at you. He maintains all of his forward momentum, which is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of stupid. Honestly, really, really good. Now, of course, you can get 2H'd, right? Of course, whatever, 2H. If your opponent's on the ground, they can 2H you, right? Just like how, like, if you are in sparking, they could do the same thing, right? I mean, it acts as a sparked super dash, so your opponent needs to be wary that you are super dashing. However, say they do something like that, right? And you catch them out of the air. They gotta hold that. I gotta hold that, son. You catch them out of the air, even if they're just jumping a little bit. Whoops. You're in. That's all you. You're in. So those are the really good things about it. What's the really bad things about it, though? Situations like this. Alright? Well, two things. Two things come to mind immediately. So situations like this. Well, I mean, that's a little too high. So, if Roshi is directly above the opponent, or like directly below the opponent, and he's kind of in the range where he can get ki blast, he doesn't have that immediate answer to get there, you know, to like counter his opponent. Whereas if I am Piccolo and I know you're gonna do it, I could just, without a second thought, I don't have to think about it. Like the rest of the cast, they don't have to think about it. If I want to contest and test your reactions and say, are you really gonna check my super dash? I don't have to think about it. It's just 2 buttons, I'm where you're at. I'm right where you are. Another thing is, this situation comes up a lot, where I'm directly above you, right? I'm trying to delay my landing. I'm trying to super dash at you, right? Like, I'm trying to run my offense. So I do this, and I want to do something like, stop doing that, Broly. Don't hurt my feelings. I want to do something like this and call assist, right? Roshi can't do that. Because his joints go at an angle. They go at an angle. You cannot do that. You can't do the same thing as others can. Like, and in really weird situations, like, for example, say your opponent does stuff like this, right? If your opponent does things like that, you don't have that threat of, I'm just gonna super dash at you. That threat isn't there no more. So Roshi is just off rip. His super dash is one of the things that you really gotta get used to, because it's very, very strange. Right? Another thing is, it has so much landing recovery. Hold on a sec. Let me show it off. He has so much landing recovery. Did you see that? So much landing recovery. It takes him 63 frames. Well, give or take. I mean, like, it takes him about 40 plus frames to recover out of that. Like, it's a lot, dude. I could be wrong. It could be like 30 or whatever, right? Well, I don't know the freaking frame calculator. But you get the idea. Like, when he lands, he's popping squats. This old man got arthritis. He's popping squats. He's got to take a breather. God forbid you do something up here, right? The only thing you can do is, like, yeah, sure, if you maintain your air momentum, but you're popping squats. Your opponent's coming at you, son. And even though you maintained your air momentum, you cannot, like, do another one, right? You can do some tricky stuff like this to try to stay in the air, but again, like, your opponent can just literally, what can they do? Say it with me. Super dash. Stuff that crap out. It doesn't matter. So be very, very careful as to how you use it. So that's one thing. That's probably the biggest thing. That's why I took up like almost 10 minutes of this topic. The second thing is normals, right? His normals are okay. They're not like exceptional or anything. They're like okay. Jab's pretty good. I gotta test something. Did this really counter my backdash? No. Maybe I'm just bad. Anyway, his normals are okay. Like, they're pretty stubby, which is kind of what you'd expect. His auto combo's pretty it's pretty lackluster. Like, the final hit of it is a grab. Oh, it's not a grab. Crazy. I didn't know that. It's okay. It's really not all that much to cry home about. Like, one of the biggest things that it struggles with is catching opponents in the air. Like, if you ever try to autopilot and then you catch an opponent in the air. Please. Yeah, it's not happening. Not happening. Whereas other characters, like, it happens sometimes. If they're low enough, if you're lucky enough. But if you play Roshi enough, or if you play Roshi basically at all, you'll know that, like, this joint is not consistent at all. It's just not. So his auto combo's pretty lackluster, right? It's very hard for him to immediately confirm in the air. Most of the time it's like blue combos because the opponent, like, didn't tech in time or whatever. So there's stuff like that. And yeah, his normals are pretty good. They're okay. They're not like anything to write home about. It's nice that the devs of Dragon Ball really made it a case to have the characters with stubbier normals move forward a bit. That's nice. Because before that was not the case. Like, characters with stubby normals just had to hold that crap. I'm looking at you, Krillin. They just had to hold that crap. And, like, his air normals are, again, just pretty okay. Like, you're really not playing him for his normals. That's just a fact. So, it is, like, neutral with him. And this is another thing that makes his super dash not that great. It's because neutral with him is a lot trickier because characters that have stubbier normals rely on super dash to close the gap a lot easier. Like, say what you want. Like, oh, just 2H it, right? If I'm this close to you, and I super dash you, you're not 2Hing that. You're just not. You're not 2Hing that crap, buddy. You're not reacting to that. So, a lot of characters rely on, or a lot of characters with stubby normals, like small characters, such as like Teen Gohan and even Krillin and stuff like that. They rely on super dash assist to get in. If you got crappy neutral, super dash is your crutch. And it's a very good tool to use, but Master Roshi can't rely on that. What else? Now, why are you playing Master Roshi? Let's talk about why you're playing Master Roshi. There are a couple of reasons why you're playing Master Roshi. Why a lot of people are playing Master Roshi. Not a lot, but why a handful of people are playing Master Roshi. Let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Boy, oh boy, oh. Bingo bongo, that assist, yo. Buddy boy. They took Bardock's B. They took Bardock B and gave it some steroids. This assist is why you're playing Master Roshi. Let's be honest. You're not playing him because he's cool. You might, hey, sure. You're not playing him because he got swag. I mean, sure, you might. Maybe, probably. But no, you're playing him because of this, baby. How many frames? How many beautiful frames is that? That is 46 glorious frames. Beautiful frames. 46 delicioso frames. That's what you're using him for. Master Roshi. And, so, aside from this, just like, being a Bardock V assist that has armor, because it does have armor. Look at that. You're crazy? Are you kidding me? It's like a DP assist. Oh, I'm doing wrong. Oh, he's punching the old man. It's a DP assist that is 46 frames of block stun. And not really, of course, it can't be stuffed out easier than DP assists. But when he's out, you best believe that boy flexing on you. That boy out here flexing on you. That's for dang sure. He's out here flexing. So, for a couple of characters, they can take really, really good advantage of this. Piccolo being one of them. Why? Because, one, I mean, it's super easy to combo off of, for starters. Because, as you can tell, the higher they are, Roshi waits for them to drop. So you have plenty of time to combo off them, right? And this team specifically... Oh, whoops. This team specifically can take really, really good advantage of that for two reasons. One... Oh my gosh. Free Spirit Bomb. Like, it is pretty OD. And also, if you guys didn't know. Oh my gosh. Spirit Bomb builds meter, so I'm building a butt ton of meter already. And, people discovered this crap. I didn't do it right, but Snap Mix. You got Snap Mix. Snap Mix returns with Master Roshi. Why? Because it doesn't matter how long it takes for the opponent to come in, right? All you gotta do is just react to... All you gotta do is react. It's armored. They can't do anything. I mean, perhaps they can vanish, but even if they vanish, Roshi still autocorrects. You're getting smoked. You're getting rolled and smoked, dog. Roshi B. Pretty busted. Why else are you playing Roshi? Because he is a demon. He is a demon on the ground. On the ground, even though homie's got stubby normals, he got two things in particular that makes him really, really good. Big man Roshi. Saying it with your chest. Move aside, Broly. There's a new big man in town. And it is Big Man Roshi. This move, I think it's only -5 or something like that. Let's see. This move is only -5. Homie out here saying it with his entire chest. And you can call assist. You can call assist in the middle of it because it's not an EP. All I gotta do is run up to a place that is uncomfortable, right? A place where I know that my opponent can contest me. Put my chest out. Call assist. I'm plus. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Huh? Hit me? No. No, you're not. You're not gonna hit me. No, sir. No, you're not. Or you're gonna react with vanish? No, you're not. I don't want to say. That's kind of a bad example. No, you're not, buddy. It autocorrects sometimes. Whatever. Who cares? So, big man with the big chest. This move, really good. Really, really good. Nothing more I can really say about it. And this move, Thunder Shock Surprise. Oh my gosh. Thunder Shock Surprise. That move is good. It's so good. Holy cow. It even hits tall characters. I mean, he's really tall, but like, if you want to talk a bit smaller, I think it hits most characters standing, right? It's an unblockable, right? You have to be crouching. If you're standing in certain situations, you have to be crouching. Right, see? Even one leap away, it can still hit you. The J. Rivera professional streamer here. Where was I? Focus. Thundershock Surprise. Redunk. Reduce. Rudalocious. Crazy move. Crazy good. Right. Gives you a full combo. Very easy to confirm off of. He has, you can set up for TODs with it. Oh my gosh. Please. Which is really good because if you actually hit them with Sparking Blast, then your TOD is a bit more scaled. So he has really well-scaled TODs, which makes them a lot easier. Yeah, the move's ridiculous. So, all these things, right? Oh, also, didn't even go over this move. This move right here. I don't know how many people know about this. I don't know how many people know about this nonsense. How many people know about that, huh? Now, this move right here. Ooh! Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. How many people know about that? Let's talk about that move right there. So, his auto combo can pull you out of the corner, which allows him to set up for a lot of vortex situations, you know? I saw a couple of things on Twitter where people were doing this crap, right? To cross people up, right? Yeah, cool, right? Whatever. But the real sauce. That's the real sauce, baby. So, if you experiment a lot more with that sort of quarter mix, it makes Roshi, even though he doesn't have like super dash assist, it still makes him a crazy scary threat. Very scary. Very scary. So, why would you play Roshi? Well, if you like difficulty in Dragon Ball, because this game is lacking in a bit of difficulty, but that is for a good reason, because the game itself is very fast. Alright. Then Roshi is definitely a character that can be dissected, and will be dissected a lot more. In terms of how he works. So, what else? Why are you playing Roshi? That B. That Roshi B. That B assist, baby. That's why you playing Roshi. Let's be real. That's probably the only reason why you play Roshi. That B assist. Oh, baby. Oh, son. Lordy. That B assist is so good. He's an interesting character because people universally put him at around like mid-high tier, right? But not a lot of people play him. You know, he doesn't see a lot of play, and that's because he is a very difficult character in a difficult game. It really does take a lot of Roshi specialists to really dissect and pull out the most you can out of this character. So does he suck? No, he doesn't suck. There are some sucky things about him, as there is with a lot of other characters, right? But, and let's be real. It's going to suck playing him for a long time. It's really going to suck playing him for a long time. Because I tried to play him, and I really grinded this team too. And it took me like 3 straight days before I even came close to being decent. So, I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot to some of you, but that's a lot to me. He's going to be a tough character, but it is worth it. I think it's really worth, if you really like him, to invest the time sinking to him. And yeah, you know, I'll be playing a bit of them right now on stream. For those of you YouTube people that are gonna watch this tomorrow, follow me, twitch.tv/TheJRivera. Catch me on stream live, and you know, that's it.